Hello, welcome everybody. We are now recording. I apologise for the momentary delay in setting up. I can't make my picture any bigger than that, but you can see me. It is what it is. We are live. We are here. Hi Judy and hi Mary. Janelle, hello. Nice to see you on. Israel, good to see you on. Hello. Ellen. Who else we got? Shalom all. Hi Robert, good to see you back. Hello Claude, yeah, I'd rather see Judy than me as well, but it is what it is. You're stuck with me. Hello everybody. I can only make that bigger if I hit that button and then it'll be show full screen, so I'm not doing that. I do have something prepared. We are looking at it, is the DWL3, the Dynamic Edge, the DT2, however you know me, that's what it is, and there you go. So yeah, I've been away, I'm only back today and straight back into the clinic sessions and the live sessions tomorrow. But we begin with the clinic. I've prepared something. And is Anne on? No, there's no Anne. I'm sure she'll watch the recording. But this one is, and I'm going to say thanks to you right away. It's with thanks to Anne, this one. Robert's in this trade right now. Well, nice one, Robert. Well done. You know where it's going. You know what you're looking for. So you'll understand why this one is thanks to Anne when I get into it. But as always, question everything. So, a trader is not calm because his life is easy. He or she is calm because they've trained their mind to be still. Breathe, let the noise and distractions around you fall away, and let those bars communicate with you through their own interaction with the indicators around them. It's not background noise. This is your focus. And then the main body of the session, this is where it's with thanks to Anne. The Saturday ponderings that Anne has been writing and posting up on our group, they've been amazing, and I am still blown away every Saturday waiting for the next one. So, teaching is learning is my main topic for the night. And once again, some of the people who need to hear this most are not in the session. It is a shame, but then it's a pattern. So what I would like you guys who are here now, so let's see, Arthur, you know me well, Claude, Dana, Ellen, you've been on a while, Janelle, you've been on for like a long time now, Judy, Kuda, Mark, you've been here a long time, Robert, Mary. I'm not going to go through all the names, but you guys have known me for a long time. So when I say teaching is learning, and I'll elaborate now, but I want you to remember when we're next on a session and someone asks a question that's been asked 1,747,000 times before, or they make a statement that is totally outlandish, nobody can do this, I can't do this, it's whatever the statement is that has me going, oh, here we go again. I want you to remember this night when I said the people who need it most are never here. Why are they never here? Because they're dabbling, they're giving it a go. They probably didn't ever expect there to be some thought process involved. They're probably the type of driver that might text while driving or not pay any attention to the road anywhere. I had one behind me today and you could see in the rear view mirror, he's looking at the road for a minute and then road and down. Road and down. He ain't checking how big his watts it is now, is he? He's looking at a text message, and I thought, I'll wait until he next jams on and I'll jam on the anchors and get a new car. And then I thought, no, I quite like this one, so I'm not going to do that. But that's what's possible, because I could see the divergence. Anyway, teaching is learning. The session tonight is based on many facts. Most important and most recent, though, are the Saturday ponderings from Anne. Thank you, Anne. Again, I can't say it enough. I really can't. Let me explain in more detail and, of course, in hopefully my own inimitable and philosophical way. First, we learn. Yes, absolutely. As has been so since humanity stood up and became uniquely human as a result of boredom, I would suggest, rather than intelligence. We've discussed that before. Then we practice and we develop a level of proficiency. Again, it comes right back to the I can't do this. Did you practice? Some will go on to achieve a level of excellence in their field, any field at all. Then we learn to teach, and that's a whole other subject altogether. But finally, once we've done that, we begin teaching. And this, again, brings us to another level altogether, because teaching is learning. And a question, do we think the Saturday Ponderings are teaching us? So, Claude, you're familiar with them and you're usually quite quick to speak up. Robert, you're familiar with them, you're usually there. Mark, I know you've commented on them. Do we think the Saturday Ponderings are teaching us? And I'm asking yes, or do you want a response? You're all too slow. Have you all fell asleep? I should just, Mark says, most definitely. Make you think, says Mary. Yes, there you go. They're insightful, says Robert. Thank you. Thank you. Now, Anne wrote them. Anne is somebody who is constantly trying to learn. Brilliant, because so am I. I still try to learn something. But let me crack on. I did write, well, for me, and then I lost my place. But, Saturday Ponderings, where are you? Teaching, learning. What was the point? Now I've lost it. I'm going to have to find my place. So apologies if you're watching this later on YouTube. I'm sure you're bored, but that's okay. Yes, a question. Do we think the Saturday Ponderings are teaching us? Well, for me, I'm learning. So they're teaching me. I know others in the group who are getting a huge benefit from them. So it sure isn't random and therefore proves my point entirely. What was the point? Teaching is learning. If you watched last week's clinic session, and I'll remind you, we stated that you should still be on demo until you can fully understand the rules. Prove you can fully understand the rules by explaining them. Claude says, they're philosophical. Not sure if I learn too much about trading. I guess they teach us about patience. They teach you something. They've taught us patience. They've taught us discipline. Did you read the latest one where they talk about strategy? They teach us how to apply the bloody strategy. Hi, Rosette. Great to see you on. The session's called Teaching is Learning. You might have to watch the beginning again. No worries. Prove you can fully understand the rules by explaining them. To yourself, if you like, to your significant other, but ideally not to anyone outside of our group. Many times I invite questions and I say, what do I say? I say, question everything, be curious, not judgmental. It was a quote I heard in a TV series, and the man quoting named Walt Whitman. Some of the battling traders, I've noticed, tend to be on the judgmental side rather than on the curious side. Yes, they ask questions, but usually more along the lines of, why has this happened to me? Long ago, in hard times of war, there was a saying, ours not to reason why, ours but to do or die. We know scientifically now, and proven with our live sessions, backtesting and true performance, that the strategies we use, same as gravity, they work, and it works well. There you go. Rosa says, by teaching we learn. Many of you know Rosa from we have a long history on our trading journey, and I would like to think you've got a healthy respect for anything that Rosa says. She's one of the people I say read everything. Anne, welcome. I've been thanking you, and I see your name in the list now. Teaching is learning is the topic, Anne, and it's it's on you. That's what it is. It's on you because of your Saturday pondering. So thank you. You might have to watch the beginning to get it all. Some of the battling traders I've noticed tend to be judgmental rather than curious. They ask questions, but usually more along the lines of, why has this happened? And to me, too. So yeah, ours not to reason why, ours but to do or die. We know scientifically now, it's proven in the live sessions, it's proven in the backtesting, in the history, that the strategy works, and it works well. So perhaps if you're battling, you might consider getting online with another group member or an upline coach, if you like, if you're that side, and explain the strategy, the rules and the preparation surrounding your trading plan. As always, you're welcome to set up a one-to-one with me, but you explain it to me, because so many times you say you start with something that we've already discussed, and you'll remember, I won't name you there, but I got online with someone who said, when my chart prices differ from yours, or wait, we did that and we covered it, and I stopped them and we moved straight on past it, because there is a session about it and I know he was on it. There you go, you've been volunteered, Claude. But that's the thought. Teaching is learning. So when you think you understand the strategy, you should try and explain it. You should try and I've said this, as I don't know how many times, but I've said it often and regular. You should sometimes just sit and look at the chart and say, okay, that's happening. So can I see this now? Is there evidence of that? So does that mean a signal is coming? And if it comes, is it a good one? Why is it a good one? Evaluate it. We've all talked, well, not we've all, I've banged on about card counting and valuing a chart many, many times. You've got the document that shows you how to do it, that tells you how to do it, that gives you all the information that you need to be able to value the chart. Nobody can say, this is 100%, it's going to win. Not a chance, dude. No. But there is high probability, and with high probability comes low risk, and all of the associated details of the rules surrounding the DRS, reasons for entry, are somewhere in a document that if you're online with me here now live, you've got access to. If you're not, well, that's kind of tough titty. There's too many people copying it and not teaching it properly. But it is there, and it is available if you know where to look. And all. No doubts, ifs, buts, nothing. It's there. Teaching is learning tonight based on the Saturday ponderings from Anne, because each time I read your Saturday ponderings, Anne, I'm yet more inspired to take more information and shove it down the throats of the less, what's the word? Less willing to learn members of the group. How is that for putting it? That's as polite as I can be. It is, and it's quite really polite for me, that is. But I'll stick with that. That's as good as it's going to get. Less productive, says Robert. I don't know about that, Robert, because, you know, when you came on board, some people said to me, this one's going to be difficult. You're going to struggle with him. And you know what? I bloody well haven't. You've come on in leaps and bounds. You've shown me that, you know, and I don't take this the wrong way, you've shown me that what I've been saying, that a gifted monkey could do this. Any bloody idiot you like on the street, the dumbest idiot flipping burgers at McDonald's, and I'm sure that's a very technical and high qualified job, and I no doubt there's a list of statements they've got to do, the risk assessment before they go near a burger. I don't know. In this day and age of health and safety, I'm sure it's a complex job and a complex task. So I'm not trying to put them down by any means, but there are some jobs that, you know, a lot easier than being a trader. It's very easy to be a trader, but it's not simple. You've got to learn it, and you've got to factor in patience and discipline, and you've got to do it properly, and you've got to do it professionally. And again, that was something that you said in your Saturday ponderings, and you do it and you do it properly, or you're going to be handed your bottom on a silver plate, or at least all your pips are going to be taken away from you anyway. And that's kind of the way it is. It's hard to be consistent in this game. That's not true, Robert. It's if you give consistency, you'll get consistency. So if you take a trade that is not a 5 out of 5, or it's not a 6 out of 6, oh, I'll take that one because it might become a 6. It's only a 3. Is that being consistent? If you take all the 6s, it's a 6, I'm taking it. It's a 5, I'm not taking it. It's a 4, I'm not taking it. It's a 6, I'm taking it. That's consistency. But you've got to be consistent to get consistency. And if you're not going to be it, you're not going to get it. That's just it. You can say, no, I drive 99% of the time without looking at my telephone. 99%. It's the 1% that kills you. You've got to drive all the time without looking at your phone. Toss it in the back seat, stick it in a zip pocket, connect it to the car and let the car do the work. but you've got to do it 100%. That's consistency. And none of this bollocks about 110%. It's 100%. That's why it says per cent, per 100, 100 per 100. That's the way it is, mathematically, scientifically. Get on with it. That's it. It's got to be real. That's why we're called realtor. Real technical analysis. If it ain't real, it's not happening. That's it. And there you go. You write Word now, because you write. That's it. It's Word. And Robert said, the T2B2 changed everything for me. Remember, there are more simple versions. There's the buy it, sell it. Damon loves those. They're very simple. So if someone says, it's really complicated and I can't get my head around it. So what we do is we chop down some of the trees so that we can see the wood, and the buy it, sell it is born, and all. That's it. It isn't complicated and it isn't difficult. It's only difficult to be consistent because people won't give consistency. Do you know? I'll just use my phone this time. I'll just have this one drink before I set off. No, never. No phones, no drinks, no distractions while you're trading, and you're laughing. That's it. That's being consistent. That's being sensible. Any thoughts? Any questions to share? Claude says, as a tribute to success, Robert? Absolutely. Why not? Robert's doing well, you know. He is. He's, you know, when you start with someone and you think, okay, it might be a challenge. It's not. He absolutely takes everything that's said on board. Yes, he's busy. Yes, he's got a life. We all have. You know, he's doing good. I'm very proud to say I'm glad to have Robert in the group. Really am. But then I say that about every member of our group. Because every member of our group, even if they went away and came back, and yeah, I'm looking at you, Mark. Oh, Mary. You know, they came back. They might have had to go. Anything's possible in life. Anything. And it's okay to take a break. Some people take 6 months off work. I've taken 2 years off work. And I mean, when I had a job, before I was a trader, took 2 years, sailed across an ocean, lived on a boat, did some different things, found a different way of doing things generally. And now here I am, probably too old to do it all again, but I'm here anyway. So, if there are no thoughts or questions, I'll end the recording there and get it uploaded and posted, and we are set for 9 in the morning. Thoughts, anybody, anything or questions, write them if it's about strategy, because then I'll know if I need to end the recording. You know, if it's about one of our T2B2 or buy it, sell it. No. Okay. All in fair world. Question about T2B2, says Robert. Alright, 1 second then, and what I'll do is I'll say thank you all for watching. I appreciate you being here. Enjoy the YouTube video. Please feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all on the next live session. Thank you very much. I'm James Leone. This is Realtor Traders. Bye bye.